What is up, y'all? What's up? No, I'm not on camera. Don't be mad at me, whatever. I just didn't feel like being on camera, but at the same time, there was so much stuff going on that I was like, I need to at least kiki with y'all. I need to kiki with y'all, so here we go. Let's go.
You don't even know me, no man. Try to put one on me, hold me, but this ain't the
All right, so I'm obviously not gonna talk a lot about the Little Mermaid for real because it just came out. I'm gonna give, people need some time to see it, whatever. So I'm not gonna talk about it right now, but what I will say is that apparently, from these articles and shit that I've been reading, they said that it ranks as the 5th biggest Memorial Day weekend opening ever. The Little Mermaid is slapping you bitches with her fans. The Little Mermaid is slapping you silly bitches with her fans upside down. Under the sea, on top of the sea, in an iceberg. It doesn't matter where you bitches plant yourself. You could be on land, you could be in the desert. She's good, whether she uses her fins or she uses them feet that she gets later on, she's gonna be beating your ass at the box office. And that's just it. Now, what really tickles me, you know what I mean, is seeing the racists try to review bomb the shit for the simple reason that this magical creature has brown skin mermaid. Racist mad cause Halle getting paid. Get out of my face. She's slapping you bitches upside down with this box office, and I'm getting my life. Also, okay, real quick, just because this little controversy happened right before I started recording. So this has come from Insider. The makeup designer who transformed Melissa McCarthy into Ursula for Disney's remake of The Little Mermaid has responded to criticism that a queer makeup artist should have been hired in his place. He said, "I find that very offensive." Look at the makeup job, girl. Okay. So he said, this is what he said. "I find that very offensive. Why can't I do as good a job as a queer makeup artist?" The makeup artist also said that his design of Ursula wasn't based on divine or any other outside sources or drag, personas, whatever. He said it was me. And it's just like me personally, and this is all I will say on this, right? If I, as a makeup artist, did this to somebody's face, I seen the criticism online, I would just shut my mouth and keep it moving. I would just close my mouth and just book the next gig and sit my ass down and don't say anything, girl. Girl, yes, of course. If you come out here, if you have the girls coming out here look like this, why would you not think that people would want a queer makeup artist to do this shit? Because, girl, what the fuck do y'all be doing? Sit y'all ass down where y'all belong. You know what I mean? Following the leaders of the culture, the queers, sit your ass down. I would just have not said anything. I would have just collected my check from Disney and set my ass down. But either way, whatever. I just wanted to bring that up because it was funny. And, the racists are mad, Halle's singing, and you bitches need to take some vocal lessons. Okay, so I thought this was so cute. Blue Ivy joined her mom on stage in Paris. And she was really doing it. It was just cute. If I'm not mistaken, I think she came out for My Power and stuff. So seeing her on stage is just really a treat. Now I guess some people were a little bit pissed or not pissed, but they were just pressed, I guess, because this 11-year-old girl, I guess, wasn't moving right or moving how she needed to be moving, or she wasn't putting no oomph into it, or she didn't have no energy, or she was too stiff. And then I think about people saying this about an 11-year-old girl, and then I think about, okay, what if she had been moving real with a lot of intensity, right? What if Blue Ivy was on that stage moving with a lot of intensity? What would people say at that point? Oh girl, she too grown, she got her up there doing all these dances and stuff. So it's just I don't know, to me it's an 11-year-old girl on stage with her mama, and I just think people were doing way too much. Take it for what it is, girl. It's a fun moment. She at her mama job, cutting up. I don't see why people were reading so hard into it. I thought this was really cute that apparently her sister Rumi was up there with her friends holding up cute signs we love you blue and stuff. So it was fun. It was cute. I don't know. People are just doing way too much for me. Okay. I want to show y'all this shit. Oh, I gotta show y'all this shit. Okay. So I don't know what was going on. I don't know what they were meeting over, but look at Marjorie Taylor Greene getting laughed at by her contemporaries.
The members are reminded to abide by decorum of the House.
I cannot believe she had the nerve to say, the members are reminded to abide by decorum of the House. They laughed in her face. They laughed in her Attack on Titan built ass face. Do you hear what I'm saying? That chiseled. I mean, it's giving Stonehenge. Do you hear what I'm saying to you? They laughed in her face. But the thing is that the thing that's really annoying is that they will laugh at the stupidity, but then still allow these members to wreak havoc in government and in law. Like, it's like y'all laughing, but y'all will still have lunch with her ass, you know what I mean, in the next 30 minutes and be kicking with her ass. So it's like, okay, it's fun and games to y'all because it don't affect y'all as much as it affects the everyday citizen. Get all y'all ass so annoying as all y'all asses. Okay, so I want y'all to watch this video because I got my life. Apparently this lady was sitting next to this man who was being racist in his text messages, and she was just like, she had said that she debated with herself whether or not she was gonna say something to him, you know, having looked over his shoulder, seeing what the fuck he was talking about. But she ended up saying, you know what, I'm gonna do it. She did, and this is the video.
You know what, I wasn't gonna say anything, but I decided I want you to feel as uncomfortable as I do, and I want you to know that I saw your text messages and I think you're disgusting.
What text message?
You know exactly what I'm talking about. I'm not gonna repeat it because everybody doesn't need to know, but I want you to know that I know, I saw you, and I think that you're disgusting. You don't have anything to say to that, right? Yeah, I didn't think so. And speaking of, yeah, you should. And speaking of airlines weeding people out, maybe if they raise prices, you know, maybe you wouldn't be able to afford to sit with your family. That way they don't have to sit next to black people. Okay?
Okay.
Yeah.
I'm sorry.
No, yeah, you don't have to be sorry to me. You're sorry because I saw it. But I want you to feel as uncomfortable as I do sitting next to you.
Okay, I am.
Uh-huh. You should be.
She ate his ass up as she should have. As she fucking should have. She was like, girl, if I'm gonna be sitting here this whole entire flight being uncomfortable, you gonna be uncomfortable with my ass. I'm so glad she roasted his dumb ass. And this is apparently, as per TikTok, these are the text messages that she was reacting to. You can see right here. Hopefully he said hopefully the airlines will continue to raise prices and weed out these people. Ryan is sitting next to a huge black woman. I mean, just to be typing that clear as day. I mean, phone out in the open, you sitting directly next to, the audacity. But so I'm glad, since you were that bold, Miss Mamas, with these cheese stick built ass hands that you got, since you were that bold, I'm so glad that Miss Mamas over here was bold with your ass as well, girl. Sit your ass down, girls. Sit your ass down. Okay, we got another airplane story in the video. This is coming from The Guardian. Man who opened plane door over South Korea says he wanted out quickly. Oh, that's how I feel when the plane land, bitch, and everybody standing up and looking for their goddamn suitcases and all type of shit. I'm like, oh my God, get me out this hole. So I understand, but goddamn, you opened the door? A man who opened an emergency exit on a flight in midair felt, quote, suffocated and wanted to get off quickly, South Korean police have said. The Asiana Airlines plane was carrying nearly 200 passengers as it approached the runway on Friday, about 150 miles southeast of Seoul on a domestic flight, when the plane was about 650 feet above the ground. So we landing at this point, okay? The man, who police said was in his 30s, opened the exit door. Why the fuck is it even, why y'all hoes even let that shit happen in the first place? You hoes don't put the child lock on that hoe? If you bitches don't put the child lock on that shit, what the fuck are you talking about? Okay, so listen to this shit. The passenger was taken in by police for questioning and told officers he had been under stress after losing a job recently. And it's like, all right, I get it. You know, economy real hard, job market tough, you know. He felt the flight was taking longer than it should have been, period, and felt suffocated inside the cabin. He wanted out quickly. It was chaos, with people close to the door appearing to faint one by one and flight attendants calling out for doctors on board. A 44-year-old passenger said, "I thought the plane was blowing up. I thought I was going to die like this." So Korean officials have said that this was the first such incident that they were aware of in Korean aviation history. Close the goddamn door. Hold the door. Hold the door. Don't play with me. Are you serious? Girl, I mean, like I said, because sometimes I do get it. You know, if you had a bad day, you just like say, let me hop out this hoe. Let me hop out this hoe. I had a very bad day. So, you know, I sometimes, you know, I get it. But mama, we got to do a little better than that. We got to find other ways of stress management, because we can't be opening up, you know, we can't be opening up planes while they still in the sky, babes. We got to do a little better. We got to find another way to deal with stress. All right. All right. And let me tell you something. This is the last thing I'm going to talk about. This is an update about the student loans. What's going on with that? You know, we are in a pause of payments, but these girls are talking about starting them hoes back up. Speaker Kevin McCarthy on Sunday described the student loan payment pause as gone as part of the debt ceiling deal announced by blah, 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 whatever. He said the pause is gone within 60 days of this being signed. So that is another victory, because that brings in $5 billion each month to the American public. And it's just like, girl, just shut the hell up. Just shut the fuck up. McCarthy's remarks came after he and Biden came to an agreement in principle late Saturday to cap spending and raise the debt ceiling. Came to an agreement in principle. These hoes be just be talking. They just be talking. Anyway, they just said this shit has to go to the Supreme Court depending on what's going on. But either way, if they uphold the decision, that means they're gonna start that shit back up within 60 days or something like that. Either way, I'm just like, y'all gonna have to come take that shit from me. I'm so serious. Y'all gonna have to come take that shit. Cause I done watched Joe Biden fork over billions and billions of dollars overseas. Maybe if I cover myself in fucking whiteout, you know what I mean? You think I'm some kind of Ukrainian so I can get some coin? Or so y'all can, and I'll just take that coin and put that shit into the debt that I have in student loans, because bitch, this don't make no sense. I'm so sick of all their asses. And the country ran for how long without anybody paying that shit? Girl, delete them hoes and get out my face. I'm gonna always say that. Delete them hoes and get the hell out my face. Anyway, that's it. That's all I wanted to talk about. Thank y'all so much for watching. Hope you enjoyed the video, and make sure that you have a good goddamn evening.
Keep up if you got it like that.